The Mortal Kombat story is less than straightforward, since there's a lot of things that transpired throughout its 28 years of existence. But Mortal Kombat has been able to stay fresh and holds its own with its crazy engaging story. In this video, we'll see the Mortal Kombat multiverse with its intricacies in the first timeline, and the reason why they keep on fighting in the first place. So give us a thumbs up to show your support, subscribe, and ring that notification bell for future updates. This is Gaming District. Let's first lay down the groundwork. In the Mortal Kombat multiverse, there are 6 different kinds of realms or worlds, which are the Earth Realm, Nether Realm, Outworld, Chaos Realm, Edenia, and the Order Realm, each with its own unique characteristics. Now, each one can actually conquer and absorb the other realms, but doing that requires winning a tournament 10 consecutive times, and that's Mortal Kombat. Whoever wins the fight will not age until the next tournament is held, and will have the right to take over the realm of the opposition. These fights and the realms are being looked over by the Elder Gods to keep everything in check, but as you would see throughout the story, you can't really expect much from them. Our history lesson starts with an Elder God named Shinnok of the Earth Realm, who went mad with power. With the rising terror at hand, one of the lower gods called Raiden opposed him and won. Shinnok was then sealed away in the Nether Realm. However, with his recovered strength and newfound acquaintance, Quan Chi, the wandering sorcerer, they were able to take over the Nether Realm. After some time in Edenia, the god and protector Argus received visions of a gigantic battle that would be Armageddon. To prevent this, him and his wife came up with the weird putting their sons, Tavin and Dagon, in hibernation. This is so they'd be able to kill a fire element in the future named Blaze, which they believe would save the realms. As this goes on, in another realm called Outworld, their powerful leader Onaga, the Dragon King, was betrayed by his advisor, Shao Kahn. Being the new leader, he chose worthy champions to fight in Mortal Kombat, in which they were proclaimed undefeated for some time. This led to other realms being absorbed by Outworld, including Edenia. Khan adopted the daughter of the Mortal King and Queen of Edenia as his own after they died. He decided to raise her as the ultimate assassin and named her Kitana. To help prevent Shao Kahn from conquering the Earth Realm, the god Raiden created the White Lotus Society that trains warriors for Mortal Kombat. Their best champion was the great Kung Lao, who defeated Khan's sorcerer, Shang Tsung. The enemy's ally, however, named Goro, won over Kung Lao with his 4-armed half-dragon strength, and from then on continued to dominate the tournaments 8 more times. Shang Tsung's Island Tournament, Mortal Kombat. This then led to the Shang Tsung's Island Tournament, or Mortal Kombat 1, where a lot of characters participated in. It included Liu Kang from the White Lotus Society, the actor Johnny Cage, even Sub-Zero, and the reborn Scorpion, who was seeking revenge. In the tournament, Scorpion was able to kill Sub-Zero, but was later resurrected in the Nether Realm. Other memorable fights took place, like Liu Kang vs. Kitana, that ended in favor of Liu Kang. That was followed by the victorious battle of Kung Lao, the descendant of the great Kung Lao, that won against Goro and Shang Tsung. This victory made the winning streak of Outworld back to 0. The Outworld Tournament, Mortal Kombat 2. Since Outworld's representative lost, Shao Kahn was pretty pissed at Shang Tsung and wanted to execute him. To save his neck, Tsung proposed to agitate the Earth Realm and offer them a double or nothing deal. If the Outworld wins, they'll be able to call it their 10th win, which enables them to conquer their realm, while if the Earth Realm wins, Outworld can no longer do any tournaments against them. Excited with the idea, Khan made Tsung more powerful for the rematch, while the heroes accepted the deal after some people were slaughtered by Khan's forces. But once again, Liu Kang won the tournament by defeating Shang Tsung, Kintaro, and Shao Kahn himself. The Outworld Invasion, Mortal Kombat 3. The problem with this tournament was how Shao Kahn actually resurrected a brainwashed Sindel, the former queen of Edenia. With her, Shao Kahn had plans to merge the Outworld and the Earth Realm anyway, despite losing the Double or Nothing tournament. Raiden tried to plead with the Elder Gods about it, but they didn't really intervene, so Earth's mightiest champions gathered once again to fight off Shao Kahn's forces. During the fight, Kitana, the stepdaughter of Shao Kahn, betrayed her father due to knowing the truth of her past and the guilt towards her past actions. She decided to side with the Earth Realm instead and helped in claiming their victory. The Nether Realm Invasion, Mortal Kombat 4. The Earth Realm was safe for some time, but was later threatened again by Shinnok, who plotted his revenge for being sealed in the Nether Realm. He launched an invasion against their realm, which required Raiden to gather upon the mighty champions again to fight them off. In the end, they won the all-out battle with Liu Kang, sending Shinnok back to the Nether Realm. The Deadly Alliance, Mortal Kombat, Deadly Alliance, and the Rise of the Dragon King, Mortal Kombat Deception. After a long list of victories of our heroes, the villains, Quan Chi and Shang Tsung, decided to form an alliance. Their plan was to conquer the other realms using the mummified army of the late Dragon King that was said to be all-powerful. To make things go smoothly, they killed Liu Kang and a clone of Shao Kahn that they didn't realize at that time yet. With this great threat, Raiden summoned the warriors once more to fight off the evil forces, but was utterly defeated. In the last moments of the battle, only Raiden was left, which wasn't really a good sign. Once Raiden was also defeated, Quan and Shang turned on each other to decide who would be at the top. With all the fighting, a new terror appeared in the battlefield, the late Dragon King. Onaga finally resurrected and made his reappearance with the help of an innocent man named Shujinko that was tricked into helping him. Quan Chi, Shang Tsung, and Raiden, who was still alive, decided to join forces instead to kill the resurrected Onaga. It didn't turn out as much as they hoped, and so it forced Raiden to sacrifice his life to eliminate all the enemies. Unfortunately, Onaga survived the blast and was getting ready to wreak havoc, but Shujinko appeared before him, ashamed at what he had done and was prepared to stake his life for his mistakes. In the end, he was able to shatter the artifact that was the reason for Onaga's resurrection and won the battle. Raiden was magically revived, but as a much more merciless fighter who devoted to protecting the Earthrealm by any means necessary. The Battle of Armageddon, Mortal Kombat Armageddon. Remember the prophecy of Armageddon where the two brothers from Edenia went into hibernation? Well, it was fulfilled with Dagon. One of the brothers woke up a bit early and started a chain of events that led to it. As Dagon works through that, one way or another, every hero and villain of the series returned with all the evildoers temporarily teaming up, including Onaga, the evil sorcerers, Shao Kahn, and Shinnok. The other brother, Taven, woke up from his slumber and to his surprise found the Armageddon event was about to unfold. As the forces of good and evil fought it out in a desert wasteland, a massive pyramid appeared before them with Blaze, the mighty fire element from the prophecy, standing on top. Everyone was entranced with his energy, which led to them fighting each other as they raced to the top. It was a massive battle royale between every existing Mortal Kombat character. In the end, Taven won the all-out fight. The problem was, Blaze seemed too powerful for him and was soon defeated. Surprisingly, Shao Kahn managed to survive and fought Blaze at the top. After the smoke cleared, bodies littered the scene, and Kahn stood over Blaze's slain body, more powerful than ever, with no one to oppose him as well. As there's nothing left to conquer, Shao Kahn went insane and ended up destroying the Earthrealm completely. Unaware to him, the remaining forces of the other realms being led by Kitana, who also survived the Battle of Armageddon, was preparing a counterattack. Together with their remaining strength, they were able to defeat Shao Kahn and end his life for good. With this victory, Kitana was proclaimed the Queen of Edenia and brought everlasting peace. However, it didn't end there exactly. Right before Raiden died in the pyramid fight, he used an artifact that he carried with him to meddle with the time stream. All of the events that transpired became future visions to the younger Raiden from Mortal Kombat 1. The young Raiden then tried to prevent the visions from happening, which created a new timeline of events that require a whole other narrative altogether. Kronika's Revenge, Mortal Kombat 11. With all the events in the timeline being rewritten, a titaness named Kronika, who was said to be of a higher being than the Elder Gods, appeared. She wanted to create a whole new timeline that's not really favorable for the good guys, and so a big battle began. But with hope slowly fading as she was too powerful to be defeated, Raiden manages to merge with the soul of Liu Kang and win. After the big fight, the scene ended with Liu Kang being the new keeper of time instead of Kronika. With time in his hands, Liu Kang will be able to create a better timeline with the guidance of Raiden, who then became immortal. There are a lot of stories and tales in the whole series, including the redox due to a time-traveling effect, which make the whole story sophisticated to say the least. But playing a one-on-one fight with dragons, gods, and champions are always exhilarating, especially with our modern graphics. This is why the game series is adored by players, no matter how complicated it gets. Leave your thoughts and opinions in the comment section below. Thumbs up if you enjoyed the video, subscribe, and ring that notification bell. Until next time.